people who have been here before, our structure is the same. Our structure remains the same every week. For anybody new, the way it's structured is we start with bird song and we explain the breath that we're going to do. You then breathe for 6 minutes with some guidance, not a huge amount, but a little bit of guidance through the breath. And then there's 2 minutes of silence. And that 2 minutes of silence is, it's for whatever. There's no rules for the silence. It's literally for whatever comes up. And I mean, really all we would ask is that you're curious in the silence. Some weeks the silence might feel more difficult than others, and it's just to be curious and to notice. The breaths that we do are mainly breaths from the Breathwork coach training. And this week they're all actually from the Breathwork coach training, because some weeks we do conscious connected breathing, but we're not doing that this week. So they're all from our Breathwork coach training. And if there is anybody who's interested in doing the Breathwork coach training, then you just get in touch with either one of us or stay in the Zoom room after we're finished if you're here, and we'll answer any questions you have. But we're going to get started. So I want you to get comfortable. Now you can sit, you can lie down, whichever you prefer. It's important that you're comfortable. It's important that you're that you haven't your airways in any way constricted so that you can breathe fully. But sitting, lying down, it's also important that you're supported. It helps you be more comfortable when you're supported. And this evening, we are going to start with some breath awareness. So let me get the music ready. So you get yourself comfortable and just begin to drop your awareness inside. And just become aware of what you're coming here with this evening. Certainly for me, it's the evening. It may not be that for you, but you've come from something and you're going back to something. So just notice what's there from that. And drop into your body and maybe just begin to do a quick scan of your body. Just noticing, are there areas of tightness or tension? Are there areas of pain? Maybe there's lightness or tingling. And not judging them, just being aware that they're there. And just bringing to mind every part of your body. And noticing if by becoming aware things begin to change. And if your mind wanders as you're doing it, just bring it back to your body. But bring it back gently. And maybe if you do find areas of tightness or tension, just bringing the breath there. And now, bringing your attention to your mind and your thoughts. Maybe your mind's busy. full of thoughts, or maybe it's quiet. Maybe there aren't that many thoughts there this evening. And either way, it's okay. Just noticing. And maybe seeing your mind as the sky and the thoughts as clouds. And just watching them, not getting involved with them, just watching them. Maybe the sky's blue with very few clouds, or maybe it's grey and heavy, and either way is absolutely perfect. And now bringing your attention to your breath. And just beginning to notice your breath without changing it, just beginning to notice it. Where do you feel your breath today? Are you breathing through your mouth or your nose? Breathing into your stomach or into your chest? What part of your body is moving? And maybe if you tune in, can you notice any other parts of your body moving? Even just a little bit. How would you describe your breath today? Is it smooth? Is it jagged? Is it deep? Is it shallow? Is it fast or is it slow? Maybe being aware is the fact that you're noticing it changing anything. And maybe noticing your own thoughts around it. Are you finding yourself judging how you're breathing this evening? And if you are, maybe just letting the judgments go. The way you're breathing in this minute is perfect. And just letting go of the focus on your breath as we come into the silence and just noticing what's there.
And as the birdsong begins, just take a moment to notice how the silence felt for you. Being aware of anything that presented itself and just placing that in the pocket of your heart as we move on to our next breath in this sequence. And during this next session, I'm going to invite you to alternate nostril breathing. So if you place your thumb on one nostril as a test, take that away and place your ring finger on the other nostril as a test. And we're going to alternate between these two. Nostrils. And we're going to start by placing our thumb on the nostril and breathing in. And we always do our swap over at the top of the breath. So place the ring finger on one nostril, open up the other, breathing out. Breathing in through that same nostril. We swap again at the top, so place your thumb down, release your finger, breathing out. And breathing in. And swapping again at the top. Finger on the nostril, thumb away, breathing out. Continue now in your own time and in your own rhythm, remembering the pattern. Breathing in, swapping nostrils, breathing out, breathing in, swapping nostrils. Finding your rhythm and just letting the music guide you. This breath style is a beautiful way of bringing balance into your energy centers. When you find a rhythm and you're no longer concentrating on whether you are inhaling or swapping or exhaling, just bring some focus to that word balance. And set the intention that your breath will enhance and bring you into balance. Remember, inhale, swapping nostrils, exhale, inhale, swapping nostrils, exhale, finding your speed and your rhythm. We've just got 1 more minute left in this breath. Remember your focus on balance. And balance that comes from recognizing your own rhythm. And as the music begins to come to an end, just welcome this next silence.
And as the bird song begins, just reflecting on that silence. And just noticing, was it different to the first silence? I'm going to move into our third section of the evening, and we're going to do 3-part breathing now. So we're going to focus first on each breath and bringing our breath down into our belly and our lower back. And then we're going to take a slight pause, and then we're going to focus on our mid-chest and bringing our breath into our mid-chest, and another slight pause. And then we're going to bring our breath into our upper chest and our shoulders. And if it helps for the first couple when we're practicing, just use your hands. So put your hands on your belly and begin to breathe into your belly. And then when you've breathed enough into your belly, just pause. Move your hands to your mid-chest. Breathe into your mid-chest. Pause. And then bring your hands to your very upper chest on your shoulders. And then just release with a gentle exhale. We'll do it again. Hand down onto the belly. Breathing in. Pause. Hands in your mid-chest. Breathing in there. Pause. And hands on your shoulders and upper chest. And then exhale slowly. And you can exhale through your mouth or your nose. And just find your own rhythm and use your hands if you find it makes it easier. And then maybe when you feel you don't need to use your hands anymore, just let them go. But focusing on each individual part as you fill up your lungs. Just releasing gently. And again, finding your own rhythm with this. Continuing to focus on each part as you fill your lungs. As you do this, you're strengthening your diaphragm and also your intercostal muscles. You're also calming and focusing your mind. Feeling your belly move as you fill the lower part of your lungs. Your mid-chest move to fill the middle of your lungs. And your shoulders move as you fill the top of your lungs. And then exhaling. focusing on noticing each different area of your lungs as you breathe. We're trying a few breaths without using your hands to see, can you keep the focus without the external? The inhale and the exhale, nice and gentle. To your last minute of this breath style. As the music fades, just letting go of the control of your breath. And just entering into the silence again.
And as the silence comes to a close and the birdsong begins again, just noticing how that last silence felt, maybe in comparison to previous silences, maybe just noticing what arose for you. How did the silence feel? And in our last segment of the sequence, we're going to do something a little different. So I'm going to invite you to a natural breath rhythm. Inhaling and exhaling, if it's possible for you, through the nose, but no control really of the breath. What we're going to do in this segment is bring focus to different parts of your body, and we're going to do the breath of genius, or the golden thread breath. And we're going to bring together your instinct, which is found in your belly, your intuition, which is found in your heart, and your inspiration, which is found in your head. And if you work with the chakras, then it is your sacral chakra, your heart chakra, and your third eye chakra. But there's no need to if you don't. And we're going to imagine that we are weaving with a golden thread. And on the inhale, we're going to pull the golden thread up from the earth into the front of our belly. We're going to exhale through the back of our belly. And the golden thread is going to move around to your heart. We're going to inhale through the back of your heart. We're going to exhale through the front of your heart. And the golden thread will move around to your third eye. We're going to inhale through the third eye. We're going to exhale through the back of the head up to the sky. That golden thread curling around, hooking the inspiration from the sky back in through the front of our head, out through the back of the head, as the golden thread moves around to the back of the heart. The golden thread coming through the heart as we exhale through the front of the heart, around back into our tummy, inhaling through the front of our tummy, exhaling through the back of the tummy, and back down to the earth. And we just repeat this weaving then, drawing up the golden thread from the earth into the front of our belly on the inhale. Exhaling through the back of our belly. Inhaling through the back of the heart. Exhaling through the front of the heart. Inhaling through the front of the mind. Exhaling out of the back of the head and up to the sky as we hook in the inspiration and come back down again. Inhaling through the front of the mind. Exhaling through the back of the mind. Inhaling through the back of the heart. Exhaling through the front of the heart. The golden thread moving around to the front of the belly. Inhaling into the front of the belly. Exhaling through the back of the belly, down to the ground with that golden thread. And then just repeating again. Coming back down and joining up your inspiration, your intuition, and your instinct. Back down into the ground before we pull up that golden thread from the earth once again. Instinct, intuition, inspiration, inspiration, instinct, intuition, back down into the earth. Just let your breath return to its natural rhythm and let the focus drop away. And just remember that these 3 points in your body, these 3 places where you can breathe and weave, are there to support you as you walk through life. So anytime you need to make a decision or you want to learn something, you want to explore something, you can call on this breath to support you. And as the music fades, just enjoy the silence for a little less time, but just a short period of time. Just letting all the breath rhythms that we've worked with fall away. And come back to that point of awareness, that point of connection between you and the breath. And just observe how you feel. Observe all parts of you, your body, your mind, your emotions. Your energy field. Notice what's speaking to you. Notice what's quiet. Notice if anything feels different. If the breath has moved you in some way. And of course, notice if it hasn't. Notice the areas where you feel just the same. And as the bird song begins again, this breath sequence is coming to an end. So begin to bring some movement into your body. You might just rock gently, you might stretch, you might move your fingers, you might wiggle your toes. If you're seated, you might just adjust yourself on your sit bones. If you're laid down, you may think about moving onto one side. Just rest there a while, preparing to come back to sitting. If your eyes are closed, you might start to rub your hands together to create some warmth in your hands. And then placing your hands over your eyes and just opening your eyes into the warmth and the gentle light that comes in between your fingers. Slowly moving your hands down and taking a look around your room, noticing the things that are familiar. Maybe smiling at something of your favorite thing in the room. And getting ready to come back up to seated and back into the Zoom room. Just to let us know that you are with us and all is well. And I have put some links into the chat box here in the Zoom room. And if you're catching us on YouTube, our channel is now live. If you're catching us on YouTube, we'll pop those links into I think it'll be underneath, into the notes underneath. Whenever you do breath work, just take care of yourself for a little while afterwards. Certainly drink some water or herbal tea. Maybe stay away from alcohol just for a little while until you find your equilibrium again. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this session. Do look at the other sessions that we've now got recorded and into the YouTube channel. And if you would like to contact us about coach training, our contact details, breath coach training, our contact details are there in the box. We'd love to chat to you about that. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. I am just going to stop the recording here and open the room up for some discussion.